Oakland. Green to Thompson. Baseline drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. Down just a couple. To Leonard. Another chance. Another shot stays out. To Green. Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Green, 4-2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Warriors come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Gets to the basket and scores. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Has a look. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Thompson, textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
For three. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And he hits.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. For three. That's how you defend. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a point. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Steph Curry, 3 for 4. Good start. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You consider a luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard to George. Fires the three. Paul George 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. George to Leonard. George had made his first couple, but he misses there. Tough make through.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Up 5 seconds. It's Steph for 2. Steph Curry. He's now 5 for 6.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Curry. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Oh, 5-second violation. Curry. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Trouble getting the ball across half court. Curry knocks it down. Deep three at the buzzer. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Harkless. Fires the three. Can't blame the defense. Mo Harkless, tough three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Count it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Harkless. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Passed it off. won't go down. It's Golden State basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
And look out.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Down for Looney. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Williams into the front court. Down a dozen. Ah, the monster stuff.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Russell into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And count the basket.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Oh, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's now 4 for 6.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Knocked loose. Draymond Green matched up with Paul George. Here's a chance from long range, and Paul George nails it from downtown. To Russell. Defense making the ball carrier work. Knocked loose. And finishes strong.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Stephen Curry, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Leonard to Paul George. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Green. Draymond Green. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, he had it. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Thompson, going to launch beyond the arc, not getting the bounce. To Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Even to Zubats. Sends it away. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Leonard. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box and one, or maybe just double team him.
No, I missed a short one there. To Russell. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Clippers have the basketball. To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Curry, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Green. Almost unlucky bounce. Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Is in for 2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Curry, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Wide open look, won't go. Knocked loose. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Livingston. To Beverly from long range. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein. To Thompson. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
And you can't lunge like that.
Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Livingston. Clippers have it. Beyond the arc for 3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Curry down to Green. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Draymond Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Kawhi Stein to Green. Knocked loose. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
Second effort. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. For 3. Can't get the bounce. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Draymond Green looking good. 4 for 5.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Draymond Green. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Green off the mark. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. 4-3. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Not going down here. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
That misses with a second to go. That's the end of the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
George, he has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
D'Angelo Russell. He's got it for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Leonard. Fires the 3. He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Leonard. Now that's a contest. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Leonard. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Russell. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Leonard. Rises for the slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Easy path to the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Leonard buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Shot from the lane won't go. Leonard. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more 3s.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Curry. Great look and vision. Thompson. Working hard on the glass. Another shot won't go either. To Leonard.